Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. As a player who has, well, devoted my gameplay and most of my time in Grand Theft Auto Online to grinding, I feel like it's always fitting whenever I make a money guide or a business video to let you guys know the best and worst in the game. And judging that it's a new year in GTA and we've had a lot of updates and a lot of new businesses, I think some of you might want to know what the best businesses and the worst are in the game. So in today's video, I'll be listing the 5 best properties to get your hands on and grind for money and fun in the game. With that being said, well, let's get straight into it. And as always, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider smashing that subscribe button. The first business we're going to talk about is the Garment Factory. There's only one location you can get the Garment Factory at, and it's this right here. It's going to cost you around $2.3 million. And that's it. There's no upgrades. There's really no anything you need to purchase. It's just a flat $2.3 million. Now, what's great about the Garment Factory is, first of all, you can access all of the business parts of it right on your phone. You don't actually have to enter the property. You can start up any of the setups right on your phone, which is incredibly nice, and it makes it super, super efficient. I definitely think the Garment Factory is better than the auto shop, not only because the missions are easier, but because they pay around the same, and you don't need to constantly enter the same property. Plus, you can use your personal vehicles and aircraft in any of the Garment Factory missions, which is actually really, really nice. The other reason the Garment Factory is kind of insane is because of the fact you can upgrade the Terabyte with the Master Control Terminal. As we can see, we have the ability to modify the Terabyte, and inside Bureau Tech we have Master Control Terminal as one of the upgrades. The Master Control Terminal is basically one of the best things that you can get your hands on. Previously, I've told a lot of people to get their hands on an arcade, and the reason why is because the arcade also has the Master Control Terminal. This allows you to access all of your businesses. The gun running, which is the bunker, the nightclub, the co-lock-up, counterfeit cash, math lab, even vehicle cargo and air freight cargo. And this is super nice because obviously if I want to access my nightclub, let's say I want to raise that popularity because it's not high enough, all I need to do is go down to the resident DJ tab and I need to swap DJs back and forth. This takes me literally a matter of like, what, 3 seconds to do? And then if I back off the nightclub tab and I go back on, we can see that that popularity is now 100%. So really easy stuff. I can resupply, access all the businesses there. Plus, I can enter my Presser Mark II and head over to wherever else I need to go. In general, the Garment Factory is great. It pays a lot of money. You can earn about $600,000 an hour just by doing the missions. And when you pair that with the fact that the Garment Factory also has a little bit of passive income of around $1,800 every 48 minutes, which, well, to be fair, it's kind of useless, but it will give you a little bit of extra cash every now and then, as long as you play the game for a decent amount of time. But yeah, the ability to upgrade the Terabyte paired with these super, super easy missions really, in my opinion, makes the Garment Factory great. Plus, it has a 10-car garage in the basement. It's kind of a fantastic property to get your hands on, and it's why it makes it into the number 5 position. Next up, we have the Acid Lab. Now, the Acid Lab is basically the best when it comes to passive income. Well, there's one other business, but the Acid Lab is super, super easy. And the reason why is because you can simply go over to your phone and you can call Mutt. Now, you can't really see my full phone because my big old face is blocking it, but you have the ability to call Mutt on your phone. And when you call Mutt, as you can see, you have the ability to source, buy supplies, or pause production. And this is just so darn good. Not only that, but you also cannot get raided in your Acid Lab. So right now, I have $249,000 worth of product in this business, and all I need to do is walk over here and sell my product for $250,000. The Acid Lab is also guaranteed a single vehicle sale mission, and it gets even better, because you can also double the product production once a day. So normally the Acid Lab earns like $60,000 every 48 minutes, but doing this you can earn $120,000 for that 148-minute period. That's still a lot of money, especially if you only play GTA for maybe 2-3 hours a day. You can double that income and your Acid Lab will be full very, very quickly. And not to mention, as I said, it's a single vehicle sale mission, which means that you can very easily do the sale mission even in a public lobby with your Acid Lab, earning a boatload of cash. In general, the Acid Lab is an amazing business, and it's an even better vehicle. The Acid Lab is obviously a mobile property, which you can drive around the map. And what's great about it is that it can survive upwards of 50 homing missiles, and it's also quite fast and smashes vehicles off the road. Also, it has semi-bulletproof glass. In general, it means that you're never going to have to worry about dying in your acid lab. The thing is just an indestructible beast. It earns a lot of money. As I said, you never have to worry about being raided. In general, it's super, super easy to use. And my personal favorite part about the acid lab is that it's able to be obtained for free. As a beginner, it's incredibly easy. You just have to do the first dose missions for Dax, and you will already have your hands on the acid lab. And that is really, really nice. The fact that you don't really need to put much effort into getting your hands on it. Plus, if you continue doing the first dose missions, you can also get your hands on the God, I'm drawing a blank. It's the Ocelot Virtue, there you go, which is an Amani Tech vehicle. So if you wanted to, as a beginner, get your hands on a great supercar, and then later down the line, when you get your hands on an agency, be able to get the Ocelot Virtue upgraded with the armor plating, it's kind of just incredible. In general, yeah, the Acid Lab is a beast. But into the number 3 position, we have the Nightclub. Now, the Nightclub's great for a lot of reasons. First of all, it has 2 different ways of earning money. You have the wall safe popularity. We can see right here is my hidden wall safe. And right now, because we have double money, every 48 minutes it's earning $100,000. But normally, it's going to earn around $50,000 every 48 minutes. It's very easy, requires super, super little amounts of work, and you just have to keep the popularity up. And there's 2 different ways of keeping the popularity up. As we can see, Marcel just messaged me on the phone. You also saw it pop up just a moment ago, and it says, it looks like one of our high-value clients had a little too much fun. They're passed out, and go bring them back to their house. And we can see that client right here. So if I were to move the VIP to the limo and drive them all the way back over to either their house or the hospital, I'm going to earn not only $10,000, but it'll raise the Nightclub popularity by 25%. And you get that option every 48 minutes, so it's very easy to keep the Nightclub popularity high. I also showed you can swap DJs. The other way of making money with the Nightclub is by using your other businesses. Now, this is where you obviously need to be a little bit more of an advanced player to make this work. Because if we take a look in the warehouse management tab, we can see cargo and shipments, sporting goods, South American imports, pharmaceutical research, organic produce, printing and copying, and cash creation. And we can see we have all 5 of these guys here. So the thing is that you need to have each of these businesses set up to earn money with the technicians. So cargo and shipments, I think, is either the hangar or special cargo. Sporting goods is one of the 2 as well. One of them's for the bunker. And then we have South American imports, pharmaceutical research. These are all your motorcycle club businesses. And over time, they are going to fill up here. We can see all of the separate goods that fill up. And once they are filled up, you're going to earn a lot of money. I can sell this for $740,000. And once again, it's a single vehicle sale mission, which means that not only can I sell that for $740,000, but if I do it in a public lobby, I can make an additional 50% on that, actually going over $1.2-ish million. In general, the Nightclub's great. It also features a 30-car garage, and it's one of the cheapest garages in the game if you upgrade it. It also features, obviously, just a lot of fun upgrades, but it's expensive. The Nightclub is by far one of the most expensive properties in the game, because not only do you have to buy the physical location, if we go to Nightclubs really quick and we were to, let's say, buy this one here, well, this week it's even on sale, but let's say you want to get your Nightclub, you have to get all the storage, which alone is going to be like 1.5 million, but then you also need to buy the upgrades in the Nightclub. You want to buy the staff upgrade and the equipment upgrade. So you are most likely looking at, when the Nightclub is not on discount, around I'd probably say a $5-ish million purchase. So it's definitely an expensive buy if you want to get everything kitted out. But at the same time, it is a very, very important property to get your hands on due to the money earning potential it has. It's absolutely fantastic. That brings us to the number 2 position, which is the agency. The agency is just great. I mean, there's no real way to say otherwise. The agency is one of the best beginner businesses in the game. It's this and the number 1 business, which I'll be talking about, that are back and forth with each other. The agency has so many good things going for it. First of all, you have the money earning potential, which is all the way at your desk. Now, you have 3 ways of earning money with your agency. The first way is the passive income. You have a wall safe, and this wall safe will accumulate money over time. To increase the amount of money you earn passively with the agency, you need to complete security contracts. Every 5 security contracts you complete will earn you $200 of passive income inside of the wall safe. So it's not a lot of money, but the more and more you complete, up to 200, you're going to earn $20,000 every 48 minutes. So if we take a look here, we can see those security contracts. So yeah, you got all these security contracts, and completing those are going to earn you that passive income. Plus, they also pay pretty well. We can see they pay $30,000 to $40,000. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll get one that's worth like $50,000 to $60,000. Then we also have the VIP contract. The VIP contract is how you earn $1 million. We can see the payment all the way down at the bottom there. And all you need to do is a couple different missions. You have to do the Nightlife League, the High Society League, and the South Central League. So if I do this, I have to start it up. And then I have to do 3 different jobs inside of the South Central League. And I'm going to be able to then do all 3 different jobs for each branch. And you'll earn $1 million. It takes about an hour and 20 minutes to do the Dr. Dre VIP method, but it's a lot of money. It's $1 million for an hour and 20 minutes. It only has a 48-minute cooldown before you can start it up again. At the main desk, you are given a free helicopter. We can see exit via helicopter, and we have the Agency Super Velito, which is absolutely fantastic. You get it for free, so if you're a beginner, you basically have your hands on a brand new helicopter. And then you have the garage. So if we go all the way down to the garage, you automatically get this equipped with your agency. I should mention, by the way, the agency doesn't have any upgrades. It's not like, I mean, it does. You can purchase the ability to have the customization station for the Amani Tech vehicles or a armory for your weapons, but you don't need them. You get the garage included, and everything else, the money earning, nothing is required to purchase an upgrade for to earn the maximum potential. So we can see here, this is your storage, your basement, and you have a bunch of vehicles that you can store, upwards of a 21-car garage, which is absolutely fantastic, and you can upgrade Amani Tech vehicles here. We can see this is the Obey Ominous EGT. These vehicles will survive a boatload of explosions. They're absolutely fantastic, and it's why the agency is so good. It has Amani Tech vehicles, it has a boatload of money earning potential, and there's really no reason why you wouldn't want to get your hands on it. And that brings us to the final business in the game, which is the Kosatka. The Kosatka is, well, just incredible. A lot of people try to make the argument, actually, the Kosatka is not a business. Well, if you Google the definition of the word business, it is something that you can make a living off of that will constantly earns you money. That's as simple as it is. So the Kosatka does check the criteria of a business, and even if it doesn't by your definition, well, it's my video, so oh well. The Kosatka is absolutely fantastic, and it is one of the easiest ways of earning money in the game. First of all, the Kosatka gives you the ability to have a Sparrow. I don't know if you saw how easily I called in the Sparrow, but literally all you have to do is go to Service Vehicles, click on Kosatka, and request the Sparrow. The Sparrow is able to be called in an infinite amount of times. When it gets destroyed, there's only a 2-minute cooldown before you get it back, and unlike other personal vehicles, you don't need to call MMI to, respawn it or anything. It's just automatically returned into your Kosatka. What's great is that you can also fly the Sparrow over your submarine, and then it'll allow you to enter it without actually having to do anything else. So the Sparrow alone is great. It's the second fastest flying helicopter in the game. It features flares, it features homing missiles. It's one of the best beginner vehicles for completing missions and just about anything in a free roam lobby. And when you pair the fact that the Sparrow is only $1.7 million with the fact that the Kosatka is also fairly inexpensive at around $2 million, well, obviously the major way of making money with this business is the Cayo Perico heist. It's going to cost you $100,000 to set it up, and then you're going to have to do the Gather Intel mission and make your way through all of the missions. In total, it's going to take you around 40-ish to 50 minutes to do the Cayo Perico heist, and that's even if you're a little bit slower. For me, it takes like 35 to 40 minutes. And that's everything. That's the setups, that's the heist, that is everything included. 45 minutes on average for me. And if you're doing it on hard mode, you're going to be earning around 1.2-ish million on average each take. It's definitely a lot more efficient than something like the agency's Dr. Dre VIP method. However, there is a very long cooldown, a 2-hour cooldown before you can start the Cayo Perico heist once again. So usually what I like to do is one Cayo Perico heist, and then I'll fly over to the agency and I'll do one Dr. Dre VIP contract, I'll sell my passive businesses, and then I'll rinse and repeat over and over and over, basically an endless cycle. I did not see that poll there. Well, unfortunate. Either way, these are all the best businesses available in Grand Theft Auto Online. I should also mention that the Kosatka has the ability to fast travel around the map, making it one of the fastest vehicles technically in the game, especially because once you fast travel, you can just hop inside your Sparrow and then use that to make your way around the map. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. At the end of the day, these are my opinions, but I think they're pretty sound opinions, and I'm glad that one of the newest businesses, which has been added into the game, makes it into today's video. So yeah, if you'd like to see more content like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!